Hey everyone, this is Sami Abu Saad from the Black Room. Hope everybody's doing well. I wanted to show you really the play of the day from the Black Room today, but more than just showing you the trade of the day today, I wanted to talk about a little bit about gaps. Okay, the trade today was the JNCE short, and let me just show you the setup. Um, it was a high-low entry at the open, meaning just under the 1 minute bars low, under 890, stop 920. See this low over here and the high. So 820 by 890 by 920. So it was a 30-cent stop, short under this bar's low, stop above it. Stock drops 50 cents, I think, or 40 cents. I covered half. Is that right? I think I covered half. And then it based again. And so on the initial drop, I think I covered half. And then I added more to it under 850 by 860 by 859. Covered another lot at 856. So, sorry, I'm not sure what the exits were. And if I, 1 second here. It's hard to tell also because I have a bunch of entries and exits, right? But if I were to go back to the black room here, so the entry was, so 890 by 920, trailed half to 856, and then did an add and reduce 850 by 860, and then I took a quarter at 836 and a quarter at 784, I believe. Yes, 784. So that's the play. So short right here, stop right there, took half, and then I added back, stop over the base, trailed where? See, I can't, trailed to 784, the last lot. So there, it continued lower, but very, very nice trade. As far as P&L, I don't have the positions showing, so let me just do this, and I don't see, oh, there it is, JNCE, 3,200 bucks today. That's just great. Of course, it's short. It was a short play, so sometimes you can't get filled as much as you want or where you want. For example, here, I got filled half at 890, or 2,000 shares at 890, but that wasn't quite enough, and I added more at 882. So right here, and then a little bit more right there. Overall, a nice trade, but the truth is there were a number of good gaps today. This is what is known as a professional gap, and the idea is behind the professional gap is that the people that bought the stock in the last 2 weeks or so, every single, of course, anybody that's in it from before too, every single person that bought it and held it is underwater today on today's gap, right? And so these are people that are hurting and would want out to get out of the stock. So some of them start getting out right at the open, and then as the stock drops, more traders get out. And as it drops some more, those that are still in it, their losses start to get bigger and bigger. They start getting out too. And so that's what starts, or what we call what starts the snowball effect in stock prices. That's what leads to lower and lower prices until the stock kind of reaches an either equilibrium or an exhaustion point where it accelerates and then it bounces a bit. I don't remember what the JNC did. I guess it kind of got accelerated. Look at the spike in volume there. And then that was the bottom. The other good professional gap today was the NKTR. Now, just back to the JNCE for a minute. The JNCE did not have a wide range green bar, but what was good about it is we gapped under a base, like an island reversal, leaving behind an island here. So that's what was good about it. The NKTR, on the other hand, it wasn't the base, it was the wide range bar. think of all the people that bought it on Friday, maybe expecting a really good quarter or whatever the report was today, expecting clearly, somebody expected the price to the stock to gap up. And look at the volume it did, 4 million shares, 4.3. Every single person that held it, regardless of the size, regardless of how good or professional, novice, trader, dumb money, smart money, every single person that held it today was underwater. And not only underwater, but in big trouble as the stock gapped down 30%. So I liked both of these. In fact, I had three favorites today: the Janus, the JNCE, the NKTR, and the LOXO, right? I'll talk about the LOXO in a minute. But actually, the LOXO and the NKTR are extremely wild, right? Extremely spready, jumpy. So it left me with, you know, the I had no choice but to go after the GNCE, which did very, very nice. But so did the NKTR. NKTR after the open, I mean, from just high to low, that's $13, almost $13 from high to low. So a huge move. But again, if I have two stocks, one is I know is jumpy, spready, and the other is not very spready, is manageable, which one am I going to go after? Of course, the more manageable stock, right? But this was really, really good. Now, don't forget, for a professional gap, the idea is people are trapped, traders are trapped. And when the market opens, they're going to want to get out of their positions because they're losing money. And as they get out, the stock drops. As the stock drops, more people start to get out as well. As more people get out, the stock drops further, and it creates, again, the snowball effect. So that's the idea behind professional gaps. Of course, you need to learn to be able to tell which gaps are good, which gaps should be played at the open, which gaps need an intraday trend to develop before getting in them, right? Need confirmation. The idea behind novice gaps is that the stock is already extended, or basically the stock is running out of demand if it's a novice gap up. Stock is already up a lot, 4 bars in a row, far from the 20 MA, already gapped up a few days ago, right? And then today's gap was novice. So that's a short. If you also look at the larger time frame, like the monthly chart, look at this stock. I mean, look at this. It's $17 stock just 2 years ago, right? And look how far away from the 20 MA it is on the monthly, the weekly also. But most important time frame for gaps trading is the daily time frame. So that's why I always project the daily and an intraday time frame, because the daily is where I get my bias from. So 4 green bars and a big gap up, 13% gap. That's a novice gap. But again, you can only focus on one trade at a time at the open, like right at the open. And I went after the JNCE. Let me show you the entry on the LOXO. It was a lower high. So there it is, short. Here could have been also an entry, but never triggered. It never took out the prior bar's low. There it did. So under 203.61 by 205.43. So $1.80 stop and big fall. I mean, just fell and fell. That's a true novice gap, by the way. So those were the three favorite trades. 2 professional, 1 novice. I ended up doing just the Janus today. I didn't touch the other 2 because I don't like spready stocks personally. They're hard. They're hard to manage. So I guess that's all I wanted to share with you. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you want to participate in trades like these, be sure to check out the Black Room. It puts money in people's pockets on a daily basis. I come out ahead almost every single day, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but that's the truth. Doing trading gaps. If you want to learn how to, if you want to learn about gaps trading, then you ought to sign up for the gaps class. It's called Advanced Gap Strategies. If we go to the t3live.com website. Scroll down. Let me see if I can scroll to education programs. Click on it. Learn more. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you can see, and then go to home study programs, and then go to trading the pristine method. I trade, that's my system of trading, basically trading the pristine method, and then advanced gap strategies. Click on it. You'll learn more about the class, but you can also sign up, or simply. So here it is. You can learn more about what's taught in the class, but basically everything that you need to know about gaps trading. Okay. Or if you just want to reach out to customer service, that's their email address and phone number. Okay. With that, I hope you have a great evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody.